Hello, hello. I'm Mahet, and good morning, everyone. I'm so tired. And also YouTube chat was like broken for a minute, so I was losing my mind. Let me get my Windows sorted now that it seems to be working. Um, Good morning, Miss Cenobite. How was the rest of the event? Hope you had something nice to eat. Good morning, Wolf Shares. Welcome. Oh, I still don't have my Windows sorted out. Come on. What's going on here? Um, Feels good to be back in my own space with my own like mouse and keyboard and stuff. Yeah, nice chill stream. I am gonna set up the game time giveaways once a few more people show up. I have, I think, three 30-day codes and one 60-day code. Let me make sure that's true. Ooh, one 90-day even. Um, but good morning, clan. Um, there's two reasons I have to do it on Twitch. First of all, YouTube seems to be a lot stricter about giveaways. They want you to have like terms and conditions and things. And also just the way the stream is set up. The like raffle widget sort of only feeds Twitch. So, anyways, we'll get to that in a bit. I I did go out afterwards for dinner with some of the folks, which was nice. We went to like a nice Japanese restaurant, but everyone was just trashed. Like, I think everyone's brain was sort of operating at like 10%. Um, and there was like an after dinner, like after party as well. And I got in the door and we'd been chatting like on the sidewalk of like, oh, I'm just like, I don't know, pretty tired. Like, would like to just sit down and take a nap. And because you're just like on the whole time. And walked into the bar and it was like an arcade bar. Um, so they had cover for the games. Like you had to pay $10 to get in. Hey, Nanette, how's it going? And for some reason the cover was cash only, but the bar took like credit and debit, and I just stood there and I was like, I'm not taking cash out. Like I just my brain just shut off. I was like, I'm not doing that. So maybe if like my bank had been nearby, I would have gone and done it from like a real bank, but they just had like a random ATM, which was fine. Like I'm sure it was safe. I was just like so tired that that extra barrier to moving on with my night. I was like, I don't have it in me. Um, I saw you got your pattern, congrats. And the butterfly mount. I've collected over 1,700 love tokens this year and no mount. Oh my god. I hope you get it. Wait, is the event still up? Till tomorrow, it looks like? No, till Tuesday? I hope you get it in the next day or two. That's frustrating. Meowdy Res, please. How's it going? Welcome. Um, yeah, you guys were really sweet in chat yesterday. I appreciate it. It was like such. Last day's today. What? Loves. Oh, it ends tomorrow, but like at reset, I guess. I see. Well, fingers crossed. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was cool. I'm so tired. I have like what I would generally call like a social hangover, and my face kind of hurts from smiling, but it was fun. I hope Pika gets the go ahead to do more of them. Um, it seemed like everybody was having a really good time. Got the broom mount on the first day and only tokens for the others. Oh. It's pretty annoying. I got really lucky this time, but Halloween, I didn't get the new Halloween mount, which was kind of a bummer. I'm the same. Need to reload social batteries to coke. Yeah. Yeah. It was funny. I've never been to BlizzCon, but a few people were talking about how, like, day 3 of BlizzCon is just everybody running on like sheer force of will. I'm like, yeah, that seems right. I don't know how you do 3 days straight of this. Yeah. Although I suppose it gets easier, like, the more you know the people. That whole, like, just kind of like walking up and inserting yourself into a conversation when you only, like, kind of know who people are, is also pretty exhausting. Like, everyone was super nice. So, like, that wasn't a problem. It's just, like, you kind of got to psych yourself up for it. What's on the list for today's stream? A new hunt? I don't really know. Right now, I'm on this character because one of the last profession achievements I need is this guy. And in order to make progress on it, you just have to mine these types of nodes. And the Wowhead comments, for some reason, suggest doing the Laystone seam before some of the others. I don't remember why right now because my brain is not working, but oh, I could check if there's an Infernal Brimstone quest up. So we're kind of like passively looking for Laystone seams, Fell Slate deposits, and yeah, maybe the Infernal Brimstone quest to start with. But it's pretty annoying because it's only in caves and it's mostly only in Suramar, kind of over here. So I'm going to do this for a few minutes, and then I don't know. But we will also give away some game time in the Twitch chat in a little bit. Again, mostly just because YouTube makes it harder. It's not my choice to do it on only one of the streams, but that just seems to be how it's set up. I never know how to get into this cave, wherever it is. Yeah, I was get very tired after those con style things. Social batteries running low. Yeah, you can tell some people don't have that problem, and it just looks like a superpower. Like Mr. GM, I think just like thrives on it, as far as I can tell, or he like fakes it extremely well. Aya may be the same. Oh, to be an extrovert, you know. Okay, I have no idea where that cave entrance is. Let's go back to where we started. There's usually only like 4 Laystone seams. You just kind of have to go back and forth. Which isn't the best. And then I truly have no idea what I want to do. Hello, MSA. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. We're just kind of limping along today after last night. I didn't like drink very much. I had like a drink with dinner, so it's not like a real hangover at all. It's truly just like energy depletion. Just looking to forward to hanging out in the stream. Makes it so much easier to cope with my pains when I have nice sound to focus on. Oh, that's so nice. I'm sorry you're not feeling well. Alright, there's nothing here. Okay, what else? Oh, I was gonna check so there's a mining quest. Not that one. The Brimstone Destroyer is a mining quest that's up sometimes. But not right now. You know what we could do that would just be like super chill is archaeology. You know? I've made some videos for that and like how to 100% it. And I'm close. I'm so close. I think that might be the energy level for the day. It's just working on a Legion archaeology achievement. At least for a little bit. Yeah. Alright, we've got like a decent number of people in the Twitch chat. So YouTubers, if you want to pop over to Twitch to join the game time giveaway, feel free to do so. It's gonna run for 2 minutes, so I will start it. I'll give you a second, just in case there's pre-roll ads or something. But I'll move my character to the archaeology zone, and then I'll start it in just a minute. And while that's loading, let me get the codes up. Anyone who is joining, I think please turn on the ability for me to DM you, because then I'll just send you the codes that way. So we have, yeah, 3 30-day codes, which is what I'll start with, and then I have 1 90-day that I will do last. And there might just be like a little bit of setup time in between each. But yeah. How was the experience of streaming from the event? I had to bounce off because of a huge storm starting. Oh, no worries. It was fine. It was like pretty distracting to be not in your own space, right? Like I have the game on my right-hand monitor and you guys on my left-hand monitor, and they had it set up the other way. And there's just like a lot of little things that you're like, I can do this, but everything feels like you're trying to do things in the mirror or something. Yeah, sounds perfect. I'm working on restocking Mogs for the auction house. Nice. I refused to do more archaeology after I got Zinrock. I don't know if I have that one. There's 3 transmogs. Oh, that's the wrong button. 3 transmogs I need. Okay, here, I'll start the thing. Assuming it all works as intended. Come on. Oh, hold on. There we go. Okay. You have 2 minutes to enter with exclamation point Northrend, and then at the end, the bot will choose one of you, and I will DM for with your 30 days of game time. Let's see now. Professions, archaeology. Vendors. No. I think it's under Kata, right? Oh yeah, no, I don't have that one. So yeah, I have 4 pieces of transmog left, and like two achievements or something. Archaeology's still around. Totally forgot about it. Did some of it back when it started for the skeleton raptor. Yeah, it's a journey for sure. It's very chill. Oops, that's the wrong button. Like, if ever you want something peaceful to do, archaeology is the thing. I got the raptor a little bit faster than I expected to. And I explained kind of what the trick is in one of my archaeology videos. I have like a little playlist on YouTube with 2 or 3 like how to 100% archaeology explainers. But basically, so right now I'm working on No Stone Unturned, so I have to do Legion dig sites. But broadly speaking, you want to do the Pandaren dig sites, and because they're the fastest, and then you exchange all of your restored artifacts at an archaeology vendor for the fossil things. All right, so it looks like giveaway is closed, and how do I tell it to pick a winner? Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. I forget I even mentioned the sword. That's not a grind for the faint of heart. Yeah. Winner. Pick a winner. Ooh, Miss Cenobite. Congratulations. You get the first game code. Let me get that for you. Congratulations. Whisper. All right, and that should be your code. So you can, yeah, put that in your BNet and get 30 days of game time. You're very welcome. Congrats to you, yeah. Alrighty. All right, let's see. I'm gonna have to create a new one real quick. Do do do. Game time 2 minutes. Uh, 30 days of game time again. I'll give it a few minutes before I start it again, just to let other people show up if they want to, but excellent. That went really well compared to yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, what does the sword even look like? I'll have to look in a second. You'll have to forgive me. I truly am, like, running at about 10% speed. Hello, Imaros. How's it going? Welcome. Thanks for stopping by yesterday. You guys were so sweet. I was so frazzled. Like, in the best way possible, but frazzled nonetheless. It's funny, I was looking at a little bit of the VOD an hour or so ago, and it made the space, honestly, I think your view made the space look a little bit bigger than it actually was. Like, it was a good sized space, but the angle made it look huge. We're just gonna have a super chill day. Oh, I love it when this happens and two of them spawn on top of each other. Working on No Stone Unturned and giving away some game time in Twitch chat. That made me so happy. Yeah, I'm glad you won. We've got 2 more 30-day codes left and 1 90-day. But sadly, it only works in Twitch. The little raffle bot. I was about to post a link and then I remembered you can't see them. I'll look it up in a second. We'll just grab this. It's a 2-handed sword, right? Swords. I love that you can look at all this stuff regardless of class now. Oops. Zin. Oops. Zin. Oh, that's pretty cool though. Yeah. Once I'm done with the achievements, I'll definitely start working on the transmogs that I'm missing. Oh, you got an emoji for it. That's fun. Oh my god. My poor brain. Hello, Demigod, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, what am I saying? We've got... Hey, I watched Northrend live stream yesterday. It was a pretty cozy event. Hope you had a good time there? Yeah, it was really nice. Thank you. My face is sore from smiling, but it was really good. It was fun to meet everybody. Really nice community event, and I hope Pika gets to do it again. Sorry for being uninformed, but what's Northrend Live? Yeah, no worries. It's it happened yesterday. It was like a Canadian WoW community event hosted by Pika, and run. I don't know. It was the brainchild of Pika, I guess. So yesterday there was like a big event space where everybody got to come. There was like interviews, games. It should all be on the Warcraft Twitch stream. You should be able to like watch the VOD. So I got to go. I had a little like micro interview with Pika. They posted an outrageously unflattering photo of that in the event Discord. I'm like mid laugh or something. It just like looks ridiculous. Got to stream from the event, which was cool. Meet a lot of people. Yeah, it's like the biggest and like first Canadian WoW event that there has ever been, basically. There was like a little one last year for the anniversary, but it's kind of a big deal for the Canadian community. Yeah. Yeah, Zinrock can be yours with the price of a tier 3 sub. Oh my goodness. You have a wonderful smile. Makes me smile too. You look so sweet and friendly. Thank you. Part of that is just exhaustion right now, but I'm glad it's working. Yeah. Yeah, it was super nice. Um, I was kind of surprised there wasn't more like housing people there. Um, like obviously there was the developer from the housing team had an interview and was one of the judges for the Raider IO housing final. But of the actual creators there, I think almost none of them did housing content. Good morning, Melvin. Just waking up. I slept late. Yeah, I feel that. I wish I'd slept late. I tried. Cats won't let that happen. Okie dokie. Let's do another game time giveaway. So anyone in YouTube chat, I'll give you just a minute warning to hop over to the Twitch chat. Basically, it appears that YouTube is stricter about giving things away, and also my bot doesn't work in the YouTube chat, but feel free to like pop over for three minutes and then return to where your ads are, where it's ad free. Yeah, we've got three more game time codes, one for 30 days, two for 30 days, one for 90 days. Oh, my poor brain. You look a little bit tired, but still radiant as ever. That's very kind. I am indeed tired, and it is purely from like the social exertion. Okie dokie, let's get this rolling. You already have a giveaway running. Oh, I see. How do I stop it? Giveaway completed. Okay, excellent. Start. There we go. Yeah, 30 days of game time raffle has started. Anyone who enters, try to make sure that your DMs are open so I can just like whisper you the code if you win. I try to avoid such events, too many people in one place. Yeah, it was like a pretty crazy opportunity to get to go and like participate like that, but it's not my strong suit. Yeah. Hello, Gumbop. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Feel free to join our game time giveaway. And welcome. I'm back. Oh, your internet went out. Himeros, if you have a minute to pop over to Twitch chat to win some game time if you want. But we have 2 other codes after this one if you get stuck. Or if you hop over and it's ads, it's just ! Northrend to enter. So you don't have to like read the chat. Yeah. Yeah, welcome guys. We're just gonna be doing some dig sites because I'm pooped. I don't really have like the willpower for anything else. But there's 2 minutes to enter. And then we'll do some more sort of intermittently. That stinks. Is there like a storm where you are, Himeros, or just fluke? The router had a hiccup. I don't know why these worm tongue things don't scale. Everything else does, and then these guys have tons of health for whatever reason. Hello, Seraphinex Holly, welcome. I think you have another minute to join our game time raffle. Oh, no. There's 2 more, so you can get in for the next ones. Nothing severe weather-wise, yeah. All right, let's see what we got there. Winner. Lillian Blondehead. Lillian. You have won. Congratulations. It's me, Clan. I thought it might be you, Clan. Grats. All right, let me grab your code. This is fun when it's working. I was so hoping that this would work yesterday, but I'm glad we get to do it today anyways. Alrighty. Hopefully you got your whisper. If not, I think you have to turn DMs on, and I'll try again, but let me know. I did, thank you. Okay, cool. Yeah, it just sort of shows that it goes through, but it's hard to tell for sure. That raffle is sus. Oh, I love the emotes. Yeah, we've got a handful of them. I think there's 6 for Twitch and like 4 in YouTube, but they're like roughly the same. Let's see. Wave? Yeah. Oops. There we go. I did just pay my bill for like the last 6 months, and it's 50/50 that my internet goes out shortly after. Oh, that's weird. There's like something in their billing system that just like freaks out every time. That's really annoying. If that's what it is. Yeah. I don't think it's sus, but I wanted to use the sus emote. That's fine. It's sus if you didn't win, right? Woo! Welcome, Pnu. We got, yeah, 2 more game codes to go. I'll maybe start the next one after I'm done this dig site, just to space it out a little bit. Yeah. Some of the Legion ones are like really huge, pardon me. And some of them are very fast, like the Pandaren ones. The Stormheim ones seem to be generally more forgiving, so I'm appreciative that that's what we're doing right now. The High Mountain ones, I feel, are like particularly spaced out and slow, which is weird. I don't know why they wouldn't have just stayed with the Pandaria format. They're so much better. I missed a chance to use sus, and now I'm sad. They're so cute. I updated them a little while ago because the first ones I made were way too dark in the dark mode. So they look really cute. Thank you for using them. Huge thanks to for your videos on housing for YouTube. So inspiring for me. I'm not very good in this, but learned some nice ideas. So maybe one day my plot will look satisfying. That's so nice to hear, Klasky. That's like all I want, honestly. There's some really amazing creators that post like outrageously beautiful, complicated builds. And I know that's really intimidating for people. So really, like, all I want is to hear exactly what you said. Is just, you know, giving people a nice starting point where they can feel like housing is more approachable. Because sometimes, like, I love what Building Mouse makes, but every time I watch one of those videos, I want to, like, cry a little. But I think once you get started with some of the, like, easier things, it stops being as scary. So yeah, I'm really glad that you're enjoying them. It will never look satisfying, but that's the point for me. I like creating and changing. Yeah, and I think that's like their intention too, right? Like we're gonna get more and more stuff over time. And so of course it's gonna change what your house looks like. I have a feeling I'm gonna redo a lot once we get all the like sweet Zulamon stuff. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. A lot of the ladies from the event, and in retrospect, I think it was mostly the cosplayers, were like sharing their nail art sort of ahead of time with the group, and I got all swept away in it, and so I did mine. But it's pretty hard to use the MMO mouse specifically. The keyboard I've kind of gotten used to, but the buttons on the MMO mouse are like really tricky. Aw, Clan, thank you for the Prime sub. That's really nice. Appreciate that. I was thinking about making a video of the houses at certain points to see the change over time. Yeah, if you join the Architects of Azeroth Discord, they have threads for everybody's house. So you like start a thread for your house, and then you can sort of like post how it evolves over time, which is pretty cool to see. You can see like the changes people make and so on. All right, let's solve some of these. Usually I would make sure that I've got all of these like marks of the deceiver for maximum artifacts, but I'm kind of far enough along in my archaeology journey that I'm not gonna buy any. They're usually pretty expensive on the auction house. Architects of Azeroth, Googling. I can put it in chat, I think. One sec. It's a really nice community for housing stuff. If anyone's interested. All right, let's take a look at this raffle business. The archaeology frags drop pretty often in this zone. Yeah. Your PC is out of order. Oh no. That's no good. All right. What happened to it? Or you're not sure? Let's see. We'll finish that guy. And I wonder if I can just use the same one again. Probably. All right. I'm going to fly to the next dig site and then I'll start it. Basically to give YouTube chat a chance. So if anyone in YouTube chat is interested, I'm going to raffle off a game time code for 30 days free game time in Twitch chat. I know some of you are probably going to get tired of me saying this, but basically it's harder to do that on YouTube for a variety of reasons. So it has to be in Twitch. Can't get the new CPU to work, and I suspect that the board has a problem. Oh, that sounds like a huge headache. I'm sorry. That's no good at all. Alrighty. So, code number 3 for 30 days of game time has started. You have 2 minutes. Oh, and there's ads. I'm sorry. Or are there ads? I get like a little pop-up, but sometimes it's kind of hard to know. That's cool for sure. Sometimes it's nice just sit in the grass near the house and enjoy the view. All right, good luck to everyone who has entered. We will have one more after this for 90 days. And I'll probably wait a little while in between before we do our grand final. It's water cooled, so disassembling everything. Oh. Yeah, that's tough. I was talking to some folks yesterday about like building PCs, and I was like, I did it once. And I mostly just felt like it was the most expensive Lego set that I've ever put together. And that was frightening enough to make me not want to do it again. Yeah. But it like kudos to you for toughing it out. That's a lot of, it's just intimidating, right? Yeah. It's like, it's kind of fun, but it's so nerve-wracking. I think it's like that type 2 fun where while I'm doing it, it's really scary, and then when it's finished, I'm like, ooh, I did it. Feel so accomplished. My old one worked in 3 days. Yeah, that's tough. If it's like been really easy once and it's not coming together properly. All right, that's our 2 minutes up. For the 90-day ones, I'll probably give people a little bit more time too. Hello, Raylan. Welcome. How's it going? We're so very tired. I love doing it, but midnight is coming and it's still not working. Yeah, the deadline is looming. Alrighty, let's find a winner for that last 30-day code. And it is going to aim kill 7. Congrats. I will grab you your code. Do do do. Da, 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 da. All right, I have whispered this to you. Congrats on your game time. I fear I have to return the motherboard. Oh no. Okay, yeah, that's really bad. That's like spiraled way out of control if you have to do that. AIM, just let me know if you got the DM. Because it's just a little hard for me to tell if it's like actually gone through. Yeah, we'll have one more for 90 days in a little bit. And that one will take me a little bit longer to send to you ultimately because it's on a printed card. So I have to type it all out. But yeah, we'll do that. Do that a little later. Are you guys gonna like rush the midnight campaign to get to 90 like immediately, or sort of try your best to stop and smell the roses? It's always so hard for me to slow down. Oh, I just got the CPU back because the Postal Service played basketball with it and it was not working now. Oh dear. Yeah, that sounds like a saga. I'd be pretty stressed. Did you say you're using an MMO mouse? Today I am. They didn't have one for me yesterday, but I have a Razer Naga. You win. Yeah, you did win, AIM. I sent you a whisper with your code. You might have to turn your like direct messages on. But I did send it to you and I can send it to you again if you can't find it. Yeah. Congrats. I'm gonna go so fast I won't even notice the roses. Yeah. I did that for a long time. But the last couple expansions, I guess since Shadowlands, no, since Dragonflight and the War Within, I was like, I'm gonna go nice and slow and enjoy it. And the writing in a lot of those quests were really good, so I'm glad I took my time. Oh, we're full up on these guys. Thank you. You're very welcome. Yeah. I'm happy. I'm so happy I got to like get these for you guys. Yeah. I will spam dungeons on 6 tanks and then on DPS I will do one of each zone. Oh my goodness. That's kind of smart to do like one zone per character because then you get to see it all. But you kind of, yeah, you get to level more people, more tunes. We'll see how slow I go. The plan is to stream whenever servers come up on the first day of early access and kind of like go for as long as I can, but we'll see what actually happens. Launch days are always a little wild. I will look at every small hole in the ground if I notice them, yeah. I used to build PC for fun. Yeah, it's great when it goes well and not fun when it doesn't, yeah. There's like too many things that could be the problem. I'll be on vacation from 26th of February till March 8th, and far away from WoW or a computer. So I think I'll play chill and calm when I get back. Yeah. Yeah, if you're already, that's almost kind of peaceful, right? If you're already behind, you're like, what's another day? No. I do a ton of viewer keys, so I have tank leveled and geared are essential. I see, yeah. That's nice. Yeah. We'll see how the M+ feels. I can't really decide right now if I want to do I know I said I was going to play my rogue. I probably still will. But it's going to be weird not healing, particularly for getting into groups a little faster. Living room looked like a machine shop for a while. Oh no. Yeah. Hello. I'm gonna say Nikoi, maybe? Take a random guess at that. Welcome to the chat. Just having a little archaeology day to recoup from all the socializing. My rogue has level 8 for 3 expansions now. Oh no. Oh, we got another worm-tonguey dude. Marks of the Deceiver. Oh, I didn't click on my artifact. Do we have more we can do now? Yeah. Perfect. Where did that go? Imp. Oh, there we go. Alright, we're at 197. So we've done like 5 or something? Had a computer lab in college, had parts all over, yeah. Still not 100% sure about my main and starting to stress out. Oh no. I mean, there's not really a wrong choice, but like, what are you trying to decide between? I'm kind of glad and surprised they didn't do any archaeology decor. I mean, you can make one of the archaeology like display cabinets. I don't think I have that one, but that seems to be the closest thing. Oh no, and there's an achievement as well that gets you something. Good morning. I haven't done any archaeology in ages. Good morning, Catnapper. Yeah, it's like a dwarf archaeology achievement. Gives you something. I gotta just get rid of some of this junk in my bag. Aren't we able to choose which zone we start in this time? I think we have to do the first zone first, and then we can choose from the other ones, but I might be wrong. Usually main mage, but currently torn between devourer and warlock. Mage got over pruned. Yeah. It is weird how I was playing Frost for a little bit, and it felt like Frost especially felt like it wound up missing a lot of stuff. Just like casually like I am right now. Oh, what's that achievement now? I have to see if I need to do it. Let's find out. I wanted to play Priest, but Blizzard's still changing so much. Yeah, it's hard to get your bearings for sure. So not hide completed. Profession achievements. Is it one of these? No. Oh, yeah, no, wait. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. So Kings Under the Mountain gets you this Dark Iron Brazier, which is a very nice item. So I think this is the only archaeology one, though. I think you have to do the starting quest in Silvermoon, and then you can wander around. Yeah. You can make the Dalaran display shelf and the orc shelves. Oh yeah, I guess it is the orc shelves too. I felt that, or I guess maybe that one isn't named archaeology shelf, but it is archaeology shelf. I have to do the Draenor Pristine achievements, but I'm kind of pretending they don't exist for now. Do. Holy went from okay to crap with good, and Disc from amazing to crap in 3 weeks. Oh no. I haven't played any Priest yet since they changed everything. Yeah. Thank God I already have that. Oh, that is lucky. Although that one I don't remember being too bad. That the Dwarven King's achievement. I was surprised at how fast it went anyways. Hunting for troll decorations. Yeah, I'm so excited for the Zulamon ones. Good morning, True Villain Manny. How you feeling this morning? Did you go out? I tried. Well, I went out for dinner and then I decided I was out of energy. Yeah. My Beast Mastery Hunter now has 3-button rotation. Yeah, BM seems pretty weird right now. I'm kind of glad I've never liked BM. Survival is my hunter spec of choice, and it also feels weird, but I feel like it gets changed pretty drastically fairly regularly, so it's not that bad. I went home because it was a long day, and now this morning I can't feel my legs. Yeah. I got to the bar after dinner and saw that cover was cash only, and I just kind of broke. Like, I was too tired to jump that hurdle. I don't know what it was. It was just sort of like the last bit of energy I had. It was like, you know what? It's been great, y'all. I'm going home. I don't want to take cash out. Which felt like a really weird sort of breaking point, but it was fine. Yeah. They figured it out, but I can feel that vibe, yeah. It was a really long day, though. I don't know how folks do, like, multi-day events. My face hurts from smiling. Yeah. Alright. I got my codes all given out. Got some winners. I have one left. I got a 90-day from the Dark Moon Fair, so we'll be giving that away in a little bit too. Yeah. I don't think I would have had the energy for like any DDR or arcade games anyways. I wish Survival had a bit more of an assassination vibe with the poisons and bleeds. Yeah. I just wish it felt more like the Shadowlands version still. Like, I liked all the bombs. Oh, you're like, you don't like the bombs and the shotguns. I don't really like the shotgun. That one especially, it feels weird. And now that that's I haven't looked too deeply into it, but that seems to be our main, like, AoE thing now. It's just the animation I don't like. Feels strange. It feels strange to be, like, using a spear and then bringing a shotgun out of nowhere. I don't mind, like, hurling some bombs, but pulling out a whole other weapon feels, I don't know, doesn't quite feel right. Yep, here we go. I'm, like, scared to go watch the hockey game. I know that's, like, a big thing happening today, but I can't take that kind of stress. It's been years and I'm still upset about, like, the Lewis Max F1 final from, like, 5 years ago. Those, like, emotionally fraught, I don't know, sporting events just kind of do me in. Oh, we haven't called this guy up yet. All right. I'll get to, so we're at 199 dig sites. After we hit 200, I'll set up our last game time giveaway, which will be for 90 days. Which one do I want to go to? Just kind of going back and forth between these guys. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, maybe we didn't do this one yet, actually. Never mind. I should probably try healing stuff before midnight launches to decide if I want to level my monk or my rogue. Because with just the starter build on monk, it's more of a ranged build, which I don't care for. But if I find a good melee one, that would be fine. I'm still confused, and I haven't spent any time to go looking for this information, but I thought they were letting us keep Jade Firestomp. But it seems like it casts itself at the end of Fists of Fury or something, which is not the same. Greetings all. Nomad, how's it going? Ooh, this one gave us a bunch of extras. I prefer the aesthetic of Rexar and Huln High Mountain. Yeah, same. Same for the most part, but the bombs don't bother me, I guess, is kind of the difference there. Healing Monk is looking good at the moment. It just feels different without Jade Firestomp. Like, that's just such a satisfying button to press. So. I don't know. But maybe I should try a couple of the healer classes. Because I do like healing. Yeah, I'm not sure. Just getting out of bed and dressed, making coffee. Good call. Oh, every time you say that, I remember I have my coffee here. It's always almost empty, inevitably, but we have it. Once I'm done this dig site, I'm going to set up another raffle in Twitch chat. So again, for anyone hanging out on YouTube, you can hop over for a few minutes. For a variety of reasons, it's just easier to do on Twitch, or I would set it up on both. But yeah, 90 days of game time can be yours. You just have to also make sure your DMs on Twitch are open so I can send you the code. And it's going to take me a minute to set the next one up, just because I have to change the settings a little for 90 days. 90, woo, yeah. It'll be good. Yeah. I thought it was 60 when I told you guys yesterday, so when I read it this morning, I was like, oh, even better. Yeah. It'll feel good to, like, only have 50 dig sites to do, too. It's a good title. The Groundbreaker. That'd be a good shaman title, actually. I don't think Resto Shaman is on the table as a main for me in Midnight, but I do plan on making my Haranir a shaman, so maybe she will be the Groundbreaker. That could be good. I'm one of the Mount Suckers that has the 1-year sub. Yeah. Same. I think even if you win, though, like your 1 month sub, sorry, your annual sub stays, but it just doesn't bill you for 3 months. So like whenever it expires, you get the free game time chunked in, and then, pardon me, and then it'll start your annual one again afterwards. Because I won some game time from the block party a few months ago, the housing event back in like November, and that's how it worked. Not making a Haranir Druid. That Owlkin form looks neat. I wanted to. I made one on beta, but I don't know. Druids always kind of drive me crazy because I love the forms, but I don't really like playing Druid. So I'm like, well, why am I playing Druid if I don't like the forms? All right, let's change this up a little bit. This one is 90 days of game time. All right, and oh, actually, edit. We'll do 5 minutes this time because I think both times for the last one somebody entered at like the last possible second. All right, so Twitch chat, you have 5 minutes to enter for 90 days of game time. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, I really like the travel or the swimming form, the axolotl, but also how often are you going to be in your swimming form? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I already have so many alts that my like deciding factor is also like what do I have the least of? And I don't have an Ellie Shaman, so I think the Harrineer will be an Ellie Shaman. But we'll see. Maybe I'll change my mind at the last minute. I assume most people will make Druid. The Druid forms are good. The number of times I've made a Kultiran Druid only to delete it later, though, has taught me that it doesn't really matter how cool the forms are if I'm not vibing with the character. And I love the Drust forms. They're so great. Do. Okay, which zone is everyone gonna go to after Silver Moon? So we have Zulaman, Harrendar, or the Void Storm. And I'm gonna beeline right for Zulaman. Like, that's by far where I'm the most interested in being. Is it okay to play again? Yeah, I don't know if it'll choose you or not, Miss Cenobite, but like, go for it. It's totally random. You could make the Druid and sit in the tub all day? I could. Yeah. I've only played a Druid once as an alt, yeah. Their Owlkin, yeah. Oh, I read that one already, sorry. Oh, my poor brain. Yeah. I assume a lot of people will go to Harrendar first, like first out of the 3 options. I don't know if you do it first, if you get to make your Harrineer faster. I assume no, because you just have to finish the campaign regardless, as far as I remember. Yeah. I'm mostly curious if anyone wants to go to Voidstorm first. Like, definitely the least interested in that zone. I'm hoping the Harrineer will help me click with either Druid or Shaman. I just can't seem to get the hang of those classes. That's basically how I feel, Catnapper. On paper, both of those classes seem like right up my alley, and then when I play them, I'm just like, eh. I thought you just needed to complete the zone campaign. Oh, like just the Harrineer zone? I mean, that changes things. I'd probably still go to Zulaman first, but maybe you're right. Maybe it is just the Harrendar zone. Isn't Voidstorm the only one that requires you to do the others first? Maybe? For some reason, I thought you could go to any of the other 3. But admittedly, I haven't been paying like super close attention. So if you say that's the case, it's entirely possible. Yeah. I'll go to Zulaman too. I like the troll vibe so much. Yeah. Yeah. I was in there on beta too, and like, oh, we didn't get enough to solve a new one. All right, how much longer on this guy? 30 seconds left to enter for your 90 days. I think I'm gonna go cash in some of these artifacts. And really, I'll probably do it for Arakoa. Well, no, Ogre, maybe? 3 Ogre. No, okay. It makes the most sense to cash them in for the Draenor clan's pieces, because we have the most pristine artifacts needed for that. And I like to just go to Dazar'alor because the vendor is like right there. Voidstorm may be like Suramar was in Legion, but I'm not sure. Yeah. Haranir unlock after you complete Eversong Woods. Interesting. Interesting. 5 campaigns, Eretor goes all around it. It starts in Silvermoon. Yeah, I think really all I know is that you have to start in Silvermoon, and then I was like, I'll figure it out when it happens. All right, so our 90 days has closed. We will pick a winner. Andojaz 3, congratulations for your 90 days game time. Congrats. I just have to find your name here. Okay, Whisper. All right, this is gonna take me a minute because it's not. I can't copy paste this one, so bear with me, guys. All right, I'm just gonna proofread that real fast so that I make sure I didn't mess it up. Okie dokie. So, Andajaz, I have sent you the code. Hopefully that works for you. Let me know if you have any issues. Holy smokes. Thank you for... Okay, I missed a few things there. Thank you for the gift subs, P. Newhook. 5 gift subs to the community. Congrats to everybody who got one of those. And you've started a hype train. Thanks for the sub. Yeah, congrats, guys. Excellent use of emojis. Yeah, so grats to Andojaz for your 90 days. And Res Please Aim, Himeros, Manny, and Klasky on your gift subs. That's super generous. Ando, let me know just like if you got the message, basically. I want to make sure that it doesn't get like lost in nothingness. Kidoki. All right, and we have 8 of these boxes we can cash in for, what did I say, clans stuff. Okay, yeah. So I know I know I have 9, but I am a crazy person and I like to leave 1 box in my bags for some reason. I don't know, it's become like a superstition or something. Ooh, and right away we got some clan pieces to help us solve these. I think the Draenor dig sites are my least favorite, which is part of why I'm just like pretending that those ones don't exist. I had stepped away to make eggs for breakfast and came back for a gift. Yeah. That's a good way to start your morning. Alrighty. Oh, I should have checked ahead of time which ones we needed. I think we need the fishing hook. Oh, I didn't get it. All right. These ones are extra nice, though, because I can buy more boxes with them, at least.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So we might be able to get an extra solve. Dee-dum-dee-dum. Yeah, one more. No pristine artifact, though. Which ones do we need? Fangsguard axe, warsong drums, tattoo needles, ivory idol, flask of blaze grease, Grand tooth necklace. Okay. So I don't think that was like any of the ones that we just solved anyways. Oh well. Ugh. Ooh, I've had this like spot in my back that desperately wants to crack from like all day yesterday, and I just can't get it no matter how much I stretch. All right, it's after. Well, okay, I was kind of hoping that we had like some Voldenai stuff we could do for the. Why can I never remember this? Not the emissary cache, the Paragon cache. But no. Let's take a little break from the archaeology. We'll give our invertebrate oil and backpack. Oh, excellent. Thanks for the message, Anno. Sorry, I keep throwing a D in there for no reason. Let's do... I have too many characters. Let's do some invertebrate oil stuff. Yeah, I realized for the first time when I was talking to Pika yesterday that I never explained that for some... I don't even know that I did this consciously. But if anyone is like only on Twitch or YouTube most of the time, I guess you're all here for stream, so you know that stream is a lot of like achievement hunty collecting stuff. But the YouTube is all housing. For the most part. Hype chest. Whoa. Oh, I see, because the hype train completed. I should have registered that faster. I just saw this like huge pop-up. Alright. That's a fun emoji. I thought it was a slice of pizza at first, but it's a cat with glasses. No. Oh dear. I don't know why I thought it was like a little dancing pizza slice. I'm not even that hungry. All right. All right. So yeah, any YouTubers that have been hanging out in the Twitch channel, we're all done with our giveaways, but thank you for participating and hopping off your preferred platform. I don't know. I'm sure we'll get other opportunities like that in the future. I'm still waiting for the prizes from the block party in November to come through, but apparently some of it is actually shipping from here now. Like it was brought to yesterday's event or something to that effect. So soon. And then we can unbox that stuff. I'm not even really sure I remember what it was anymore. Oh, I haven't tried my toucan yet. Or my t-shirt, frankly. I should have worn my t-shirt this morning. Although I'll be honest with you, and I don't know if anyone else feels this way, I don't like crew necks very much. So any shirt with like a really tight neck, I might end up just like cutting it into sort of like a punky V-neck situation. Because it's a nice shirt, but I feel like I'm being strangled. All right. My wife hates those. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not even sure. It seems to completely not bother most people because so many shirts are like that's just the default shirt basically. We'll jot that feedback down. They're great shirts. They look really nice. They feel really nice. I know that's a me problem. Especially when you're putting graphics on t-shirts for like events, I don't think they offer v-necks very often because obviously that reduces the amount of space for the graphic. So like I completely understand why that's how it goes, but I will be cutting it up a little bit. I bought the What Sword shirt like immediately, basically as soon as it was available on the gear store. I was like, well, I need that, but it had like a particularly strangly neck, so that I kind of cut into like a boat neck situation because the graphic is huge. Like you can't really make a v-neck of that. Yeah. But here, I have my toque. I'll put it on. A toque is a beanie for anyone who's not from Canada. Smaller graphics, bigger necks. Yeah. I mean, I wonder how many people find it tough to wear the like regular crew necks, because I feel the same about regular hoodies too. Like it has to have a zipper or I feel like it's attacking me. But again, like most hoodies don't have zippers. It's probably more expensive to make zip hoodies as well. All right, I haven't been counting. That was number 8. This is pretty cute, actually. I don't always like beanies. Toques. There's another name people give them. Right? Like Americans call them beanies, Canadian calls them toques, but I think there's something else. Or I'm hallucinating. I don't know. All right, that's 9. I only have that annoyance if the shirt or hoodie is too small. Yeah, I don't know. It's still like pretty default for me. Skull cap? Maybe? I don't know. Ski cap. Yeah, I think I was thinking ski. This would be pretty... Well, I guess it would fit under a ski helmet. Alright, I'm just gonna kill this guy. Oops. In case there aren't enough of the blue ones up. But I do see one over here. Yeah, I feel like I've heard people just call them ski hats or ski caps, but I don't know where that's from. Are you guys pom-pom or anti-pom-pom on your toques? This one doesn't have one, which I think is like pretty normal, but I have this conversation with my mother fairly often that she thinks pom-poms are like the feminine version. I was like, I think everybody likes a pom-pom. We call them mosa. That's a fun word. Yeah. I hope I pronounced that right. I don't have to use the umlaut very often. I've come across the collar is just too tight, especially with hoodies. Yeah, I don't remember where it was from, but I had a hoodie that I really liked. Like it was otherwise extremely comfortable, but the head hole was so small that you had to like very aggressively force it on. And once it was on, it was kind of okay. But the process of putting it on meant that I like basically never wore it. You did good almost. Yeah. That's like usually the reaction I get when I try to say words from other languages. They're like, that was pretty good considering you speak English. You're like, yeah. Except for Russian. had some Russian friends I was trying to learn words from, and apparently I say all Russian words with a French accent because I guess because I took French in school, and something about that has like crossed wires. So we don't try that anymore. Almost. We went out for Japanese last night, and I don't think the pronunciation was a problem, but I could not for the life of me remember what anything was like actually was. I got an okonomiyaki, which is like the pancake, and I was trying to explain it to somebody at the table, and I was like, it's a pancake, but it's not made of flour, and I just like I've made them like at home. I know they're made of cabbage, but like no part of my brain was able to remember that. And then it had bonito flakes on it, and same thing. I was like, couldn't remember the word. Couldn't remember what they were made of. It was very silly. All right, this is our last blue. Then we need red. So it's 10 of each to get the rare to spawn that drops both the pet and the pristine containment pack backpack, which is like one of the like Plague Master ones. Oh, that was stupid. I should have tried to get it to come over instead of dropping it in the slime. I don't know what we're gonna do if this drops. Kind of been like avoiding PvP, but we do need those crystals from Deepalm. I think I called it Deepalm yesterday, but I'm sure it was understood. If you get the container, it's actually a quest start item. Oh, I didn't know that. That'd be fun. I wonder if I'll keep going if we get the pet. I do like the backpack, but like we have a few of them. Maybe we'll keep trying, but like a little less frequently. Ooh. It's the right invasion in Uldum for one of the rares that spawns and drops a pet. That is basically never up, but maybe we should check that. I have my monk alt parked over there, and I keep forgetting to look. Or actually maybe it's changed. Ugh, I don't know why it doesn't let you click. Okay, whatever. We'll just go look after this. All right, a pet? A backpack? Something? Neither. Lovely. All right, let's log out for a moment. I'll see if the rare in Uldum is up, or if the right invasion is even up. Maybe it's the minor invasion. Aw, sad bird. But it probably switched. Rotfeaster is the one half of the minor invasion, and then it's the other one that we want. I don't know what they're called. I'm sure they have names that I never learned. Is the quest long, Himeros? Like for the backpack? It's kind of fun that there's a quest for it, frankly. I thought it would just be an item. I was saying on Friday, I guess, that I'm kind of I'm like really excited to quest. I don't think I realized how much I missed it, and I keep starting alts and being like, no, like, I don't need a new alt, but I do really want to do some quests. Oh, I guess there's the Alliance Lore Master stuff. But actually, I was doing that off stream a little. So, like, not too long ago, I discovered that while I've done Lore Master, I did it on a Horde character, so there's a lot of quests that reward item transmog on the Alliance side that I don't have. So I was going through each zone and doing a lot of the quests, but actually, if you go to zones that have like neutral quest hubs, like Desolus, then there's no new transmog. Okay. So I think it's the right one. This character hasn't actually unlocked this part of BFA, but it spawns here. Okay, so let's check on some other characters. I have 5 characters on different low population realms that I usually use for this sort of thing. I'm off. Have fun with recovery. Thanks for dropping by, Manny. I'll see you later. It was really nice to meet you yesterday. Yeah, the event was super nice. Okay. Yeah, I have 5 characters for this sort of thing, and none of them are in the right place right now. But let's grab my DK first. I wish you could have custom numbers of tunes in the warband screens, because I have 5 of these characters, and they're really useful, but one of them has to sit out of the group, unfortunately. It is the only Horde one of the group, so maybe it's fine. I assume I'm not the only one whose BNet has been like really terrible and slow. And like every time I open it, it just like spins for a solid minute before anything loads up. I've been trying not to close it as often, but also want to give my computer a snooze, you know? Come on. Speaking of slow. Come on. Alright. Nope, that's the wrong button. Do you still need the purple shirt pattern? No, we got it. I got it off stream on like Thursday or something. And then I saved it. I saved the like achievement until Friday for on stream. So we don't have to do that one anymore, which is a little bittersweet because it was pretty good filler for when I just needed to think of something. Oh, we're in the wrong timeline. But yeah, super pleased about that. We're off. So the next profession achievement is a Broken Isles mining technique, which I worked on a little bit at the top of the stream. So well done on the pattern. Thank you guys. That one took a long time. Oh, do I have war mode on? I don't. I also realize I have no talents, but I'll figure that out in a second. They keep resetting them. Yeah, Broken Isles mining technique, which is going to be a bit of a slog. Been working on laystone seams. Alright, so correct rare is also not up here, but we'll park ourselves anyhow and try somebody else. Yeah, because I have most of the profession achievements now. There's like one or two where you need a group or an extra person to help you out that I haven't bothered with. But yeah, I think there's an engineering one and a alchemy one maybe where you need another person, which we could do on stream one day. What am I doing here? I'll grab my druid. But they each require a bit of preparation, so I would need to kind of get myself organized ahead of time. But maybe I should probably plan for that and start doing more interactive stuff with you guys. I think it's just kind of hard to like rewire my brain. I've been chipping away at these solo for so long, and even though I have company now, I'm like, well, so used to doing it this way. Or I used to be better at participating in the achievements Discord too. What does this rare drop? It's another pet. I'll pull it up with rarity. Because again, most of these characters haven't unlocked the BFA invasions. It'll still spawn for them. But I can't just like mouse over it, which is kind of annoying. These loading screens, guys, holy smokes. It's like we're back in Legion. Come on. Alright, so it is the Stinky Sack from Lord Ajkarai. Ajkarai? Yeah. That seems right. Oh, this is an alliance character. How do I want to get there? Heroes Rest. So... Oh, I'm not gonna have time to type it. I don't know if the name of the pet is Stinky Sack. I think that's just the item that it comes from. Whoops. Stinky. Yeah. Wowhead. Stinky Sack. Teaches you how to summon Rot Breath. Yeah, okay, so the pet is Rot Breath. This guy. It's like a horrible little worm. Truly upsetting. Yeah. But the rare is like very rarely up, so I think I've only killed it like 4 times ever. All right. Oh, this is cute with all the lanterns for Lunar New Year. Haven't noticed that before. Oh, I don't have the Dalaran portal. This is... The struggle of the alt really gets me sometimes. Alright, I guess we're flying to Azuna now. Or... No. Okay. New plan. We're gonna dreamwalk to Duskwood. That's what we're gonna do. It was really messing me up too when I was trying to do all the lunar like go to the Moonwells quest on alts to get extra tokens from the elders. I kept picking characters that didn't have like Legion unlocked. It was tough. I don't think she has one. Cause I flew to Legion. Oh, I was like, why is the screen dark? And picked up the class hall quest, but like nothing else. I guess it should have just worked for her. Maybe it would have worked. You can try next time. But I kept like logging on to death knights that I thought could use their death gate to get to Dalaran, like to Arcturus and then to Dalaran, and some of them just go to the Eastern Plaguelands. So that was unexpected. Okay, war mode on. Uldum. I was gonna keep this druid in Maldraxxus to help with the slimes, but she doesn't have it unlocked, and I have enough characters that can do it instead that I didn't want to fuss with it. Okie dokie. Oh, I guess I have to do my family battler stuff too. I keep forgetting about that. Alright, no rare. Not a 1. Okay. 2 more characters to bring over then? It's worth having them here, because then I can just like check periodically on all of them. Which is how I've gotten most of these rare spawn drops. Sorry, where are you going again? Okay, so the BFA instance of Uldum it's one of the minor invasions, so it's only every 2 weeks. There's a rare that spawns and drops a pet potentially, but it's one of the longest respawns, and the drop of the pet is pretty abysmal, so I don't have high hopes for us even seeing the thing. But my preference for this sort of collecting is to just camp a bunch of characters on different realms and check on them periodically, rather than just like sit here with the window open doing nothing. So we'll move, this warlock over, and then I have a hunter that we can move over as well, just to see if it's even around. I got really, really lucky doing exactly this for Breezebiter. I would check in the mornings, usually right around like 7:30 my time, and he was always up. Like if you, low population RP realm in war mode, you'll find a lot more rares up, and Breezebiter especially for some reason was just like always up at 7:30 Eastern. What's the rarest item you have obtained thus far? Data for Azeroth says it's Attrition, which is a druid staff from back in Wrath that you just can't get anymore. Which is kind of a weird answer. But I could see what the second rarest thing is. This is going to be another loading screen in a second, so I can check. I don't know what the rarest mount or pet is off the top of my head. Anyways, I carry 3 different versions of the Capital City Cloak on my alt, so they can always get back. That's a smart way to do it. I set that up on a couple characters and then proceeded to never remember it, but it is a good trick. The Dalaran pet portals are also really useful. If you've done the pet battle dungeons, then there's a little NPC in Legion Dalaran that will port you to those dungeons. So like Wailing Caverns, Stratholme, etc., Dead Mines. Those ones are really, really useful. Like if you're on an Alliance character and trying to get to Kalimdor, Wailing Caverns, and then on Horde, going to Dead Mines. Alright. No, that's not him. Is that him? Maybe? No. Never mind. Oh, you know what? It is the wrong invasion. So we couldn't even, I couldn't tell from the other ones because they didn't have it unlocked. But yeah, it has to be the one on the left side of the map. So we'll leave these guys here and check back in a couple weeks. Oh yeah, I was gonna check. So data for Azeroth. Let's see, mounts. Sort by rarity. So the rarest mount that I have is the Crowd Pummeler 230, which is the, I'll bring it up in a second once I'm logged back in, the Gold Sync Engineering mount from the War Within. I like that one. I'm not usually one for like, remember when Wowhead would list the variant invasions? It will. In that section at the top of Wowhead, you can choose which expansion you want that information from. So it does have that. The problem is it says something like Uldum Minor Invasion. And I don't remember which one is which, like the left side of the map versus the right side of the map. In Vale of Eternal Blossoms, I know, because one of them is manted and one of them isn't. But I don't know what the distinction is for Uldum. I guess I could learn that because we do still need... That's the last item we need from there, though. So... Come on. Alright, we're gonna have to stop calling on the loading screens. This is getting silly. Come on. I find it weird that we can obtain Delve Season 1 and Season 3 mounts, but Season 2 is gone for good. Oh, really? That is weird. I don't think I knew that. Alright. So, whoops, 230. This is the, yeah, this is the rarest mount I have. 3 in Vol'dun. That we still need stuff from. Sorry, Himrose, my brain is like not working at its correct capacity. I'm not sure what you mean. I'm sorry. Let's see. After this one is the Dark Fuse Paragon mount. So that's the Bronze Goblin Wave Shredder. From, yeah, the Paragon mount from Dark Fuse in Undermine. It's pretty cool. And then for pets, Mr. Muskokeles, that's an achievement one. Mr. Oh. What? Why isn't it? Oh, because I'm still in mounts. Mr. Muskokeles is my rarest pet. Oh, damn, you crafted that thing? Yeah. Oh, the invasion types. Oh, you mean like the PvP invasion types for Vol'dun? Or did you mean to say Uldum? Yeah. The Season 2 one was better. I agree with that. Let's go through it. Rarest title is the Knight of Feathersworth, which I think is also a pet battle thing. But yeah, the mount, or not the mount, the staff is this one. This is apparently the rarest item I own. It's just from raiding back in Wrath. I don't know. I'm still missing the Dark Fuse and Venture Co ones. I think there's a new trick for Dark Fuse rep. I saw there's a Wowhead article about that a day or two ago. So AIM, you might want to go check that out to bump up your Dark Fuse rep. I don't think it's like as much of an exploit as it was a little while ago, but it's supposed to help a lot. So you might be able to get it done before Tuesday or something. Uldum, yeah, you're not the only one who's got brain fog. Okay, yeah, there's the 2 minor invasions and 1 major one. So like every week, the major invasion of N'Zoth flips between Uldum and the Veil of Eternal Blossoms, and you get more reputation from the quests and stuff the week that it's the major invasion, which is like the whole zone. And then on the off week, the week is split in 2, so 3.5 days of 1 minor invasion and 3.5 days of the other minor invasion, which is why like Rot Feaster you can only get every 2 weeks for 3.5 days, which is part of what makes that really annoying to get. And same with the pet. But yeah. Yeah. Apparently my rarest mount is a Vicious Moon Beast at 3%. Ooh, I have that one. That's a fun one. That's one of the only vicious mounts I have. But it's pretty cute for a vicious mount. Let's see. Moon Beast. Yeah. It's good. These little bear owls are pretty cute, generally. Okay. Let's take a look at the family battler quests. I've been avoiding doing this on stream because it is kind of just like data entry, but it is that kind of a day. And why not? So I like to go to Xuthu's pet battle guides to help out with this. And there's a bunch of tricks here. So we're going to start with Kalimdor, which you need a horde character for. And it's on a daily rotation. Okay. Sorry, I'm just getting my instructions set up here. How can you see what the rarest mount you have is? Sorry, spaced out and you said it already. Oh yeah, no problem. So if you use dataforazeroth.com, I can put that in the chat for you. You can sort your character. You can like input what character, and it'll look at your account and tell you all the stuff you have collected or don't have collected, and you can sort that list by rarest. So that's all I did. I just opened it in another tab. Actually, I guess I can pull that over. So this is my monk. And so I clicked on appearances and sort by rarity. And then it also shows what's available versus unavailable. So attrition, that staff is from Wrath. I don't really remember. That was a really long time ago. And then these golden human crest, night elf crest, etc. These are from the anniversary event last year. So it's like a back piece transmog that they gave out codes for. And then it's just a bunch of other stuff. So if we went to toys, it's the secret fish goggles. And I think this is the rarest only because people don't know you can get it as a toy now. It was an item you have to keep in your bags, but if you go talk to Danielle in Mechagon, I think she's the one that gives you the toy instead. Compendium of New Moon is from Dark Moon Fair rare, for example. And rarest decor item. Bronze Banner of the Exiled. That's just crafting items, yeah. That's fun. Achievements? I don't look at this that often. Oh yeah, all the profession achievements are some of the rarest ones I have. Where does a ton of tops fit in that we just finished? Oh, no. Is that not what it's called? Tops? Oh, oh, it hasn't updated. It doesn't know we have it. All right, anyways. That's not that important. We don't need to look at it. What we're going to chip away a little bit at instead is the family battler of Kalimdor, and I messed up the magic one. Because it's on a daily quest rotation, I'd forgotten to hand in the quest one day, and then I logged back in after reset. So I have it all except for one. But I was going to do elemental next. So for that I use Zufu's Pet Guide, which I can also throw in the chat if anyone wants to use it. Because this is sort of the be-all and end-all of how you do pet battles as far as I'm concerned. You can sync your account so it knows which pets you have, and it will recommend ones you have over ones you don't for whatever battle you want to do. So like this is telling me for elemental pets against Zunta, who is a really easy trainer, and we probably don't need to worry too much about it, that we want these two to start, and it'll say ability 1, ability 2, ability 1, ability 2. Okay, good. And then we'll go fly over. And so truthfully, pet battles are not my thing, but I like collecting, obviously, and I like achievements even more. So if you do these family battler achievements, there's a pet for completing each family battler of Northrend, Eastern Kingdoms, and Kalimdor, and then if you do all 3, you get a toy, which is really up my alley. I don't even know what the toy does. I forgot. I guess we could look. Oh, maybe it won't show me the achievement until we've done more of them? I haven't done any of the PvP ones, because obviously. Okay, Family Battler of Eastern Kingdoms. Old World Family Battler. Yeah, you get the Magical Pet Clicker, which is a toy. Magical... Oops. Pet Clicker. Command a targeted vanity pet to move to an area and then stay. Which would be useful in your house, frankly. Alright. I don't think we like especially need to do the instructions for this one, but what does it say anyhow? Wild winds, and then call lightning. There are a lot of like really nice pets. Like both of these, actually all of these, would be great little shaman pets to have out at any given time. Adios. Alright, swap to your Echo of the Cave, and then Rampage Sandstorm. Which I think is kind of overkill for this guy, but that's fine. So yeah, I've messed this up a few times by forgetting to hand the quest in, because then you can't really continue the achievement the next day. You can't fight the same trainer back to back to back like you can some of the other ones. And when I did a couple of the critter ones on stream, and I accidentally chose pets that weren't level 25, which also was quite unpleasant because I had to go back and do those. What? Why didn't that work? Oh, did we just do it again? What happened here? No! My Echo of the Inferno is level 1. I didn't notice. I hate this achievement. I hate it so much. Alright, we'll keep going. But he won't give me the quest again until tomorrow, so. Oof. I might need to make another coffee in a minute. We'll see if I mess this one up first. Alright, this is Draga the Fierce. And so this also says Primal Stormling and Echo of the Cave, which is great. Often the people who make these guides are like, I think, make an effort to use the same pets as much as possible, because obviously then you don't have to level as many. Coffee good. Coffee's so good. Alright, accept. Alright, Wild Winds. Coffee is life. So true. Alright, Call Lightning. Yeah, maybe after this fight I'll go put some coffee on. Because I'd like to chip away at this. This feels like the right energy. Assuming I don't get tilted by messing up again. Alright, Springtail comes in. Wind Buffet. Also, just like a heads up, Twitch chat, I'm like flipping between the pet guide window and you guys. So if I'm like slow to respond, that's what's going on. This swaps in Ripper, Wild Winds, until dead. Okay. I assume it's just keep doing this. Springtail comes in. Yeah, okay. Basically keep doing this until the Primal Stormling or Springtail dies. Oof, I forgot it heals. The worst fights are the mechanical ones, because they res themselves and then they have like a good chunk of health usually. Alright, so Stone Shot, Rampage, Sandstorm. Okay, Rampage. Excellent. Okay. There, we got our achievement on that one. Oh, there's gonna be a day at the end of this where I'm just like going around to random trainers to like clean up my mistakes. It's gonna just drive me crazy. Okay, I'm gonna be right back while I put the coffee on, and then I'll come back while it's actually brewing. It's pretty fast usually. Okie dokie, BRB. Okay. I think I just heard what happened with the coffee game. Oh my god, the hockey game. Whew. All right. So yeah, we'll fly to the next one, and maybe the coffee will be ready by then. All right. Last time I missed. Oh, I can just port to Thunderbluff first. Welcome back. Thank you. Love to run away in a minute again. Ooh, yeah. It's funny. A while ago, I put up a poll in like the YouTube posts. It was like, what is everyone's least favorite thing to collect? And it was like pets, reputations, or something else. It wasn't mounts, because mounts was like too obvious. But I was shocked. I hate collecting pets. I like not like genuinely enough to not do it, obviously, but it is like, it's just like a tedious thing. And I think I was the only person who felt that way. Everyone else, all of you, said reputations. I was very surprised. So I've been looking at the data for Azeroth. The sheer amount of under 1% things I have is crazy. Yeah. Doesn't that feel good? I'm surprised how many like random green appearances I have that are like under 1%. Okay. This is Zonia the Sadist. Who do I use against Zonia? Oh. Do I have any level up stones? No. Okay. So I don't have one of the pets it wants me to use leveled. So we're gonna just wing it. But actually I am gonna keep the Molten Corgi because that's pretty good usually. 2. Wait. Oh, that's not what I want. JK. Cinder Honey. There we go. This one. 1, 1, 2. Okay. Let's see how this goes. I wish I had bought the White Stallion back in vanilla when I had the chance. I chose the black one at the time because I thought it looked cooler. Yeah. The rarest mog I have are cloth gloves from 1.11. Wow. That's funny too, because like you would have had to have gotten them more recently for it to count, right? Otherwise, how would it know that you have them? I don't know. All right. This may not work out. I might have to go to Legion Dalaran and buy a level up stone. Because I'm not really doing this the way it's telling me to do it. No clue, they're unobtainable apparently. Oh, that's extra weird. I wonder, like a white glove item would be pretty strange to just have kicking around like in your bags. It's bizarre. Although, it's unlikely that I still have that staff in my druid's bags. Not impossible, though. I've played since vanilla, so who knows? Yeah. I mean, almost same. Not since, like, launch, but watch out, that skunk is pointing right at you. Yeah. I watched The Wild Robot the other day, which has, like, some funny stuff with a skunk. But that movie was sad. And, like, not in a good way. Sometimes you watch a sad movie and you're like, oh, that was kind of like a good cry. I feel not better, but, you know, it's like a satisfying sad. And I did not feel that way about Wild Robot. I was just sad. All right. Excellent. We won. Most of these aren't very hard, but sometimes you get like weird enemy compositions, like the mechanical ones, for example, which can be pretty frustrating. All right, I'm gonna go grab my coffee. It should be ready by now. One moment. All right. Who's next? I don't do sad movies. I don't go to movies to feel sad. I go movies to escape sad. Although no kitties today make me feel sad. Yeah, Jim is in the kitchen sitting in like a really silly spot right now. There must have been like a squirrel in the backyard or something. I'm surprised. He might come now. Ooh, pardon me. It kind of, yeah, it depends on the type of sad. Sometimes I don't mind a sad movie. But, yeah, I kind of wasn't expecting. Cartoons are not usually the, like, devastating kind of sad, even if they are sad. Yeah. All good. I have kitties here keeping me company. Very nice. Yeah. My other cat, Cricket, who is very rarely seen on stream, has been very snuggly recently. Not really sure what got into her, but she sleeps with me every night right now. Which she does like sometimes, but it's been like more consistent than usual, but very nice. Probably the puppies. Yeah, I do think that had something to do with it. And even though they're gone, she's like, I'm just gonna stick with this. The night after they were gone, or maybe the second night, I don't remember, but like around then, she also woke me up a bunch of times for like biscuits and snuggles, which she does by stomping on my throat, which I don't love, but like the affection is nice. Oh, I'm still on the BRB screen, aren't I? Sorry, guys. I figured it out by myself, though. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay. Annalyn. Who am I supposed to use to fight you? Echo of the Cave. Got that one. Echo of the Cave. Sophic Amalgamation. That looks like it's from Aberrus. And Tiny Snowman. And just number 2. 1, 1, 2. 2, 1, 1. Okay, excellent. Storm. I don't know. If you guys have never done any of these like family battler achievements, usually you can just park yourself at a single trainer and like fight them 10 times, like once for each type. But it doesn't work like that for this one. All right. Sandstorm. Rampage. Pardon for the slurp. All right, and then Rampage if Oozer is in. Okay. We'll just do this until the last guy comes in. I don't know what my favorite battle pets are. Some of them are truly, pardon me, very cute. I think some of the Emerald Dream ones were especially good. All right, I think it said swap. Yeah. I should pick one for every character, like you would with a mount. I know people do that, and it's a lovely thought that I've just never bothered with. Arcane Storm, Drain Power, Blink Strike. Got it. Arcane Storm. I mean, I also need to change her Mog to be Fire Mage instead of Frost Mage. That would be of use. I'm not doing very much damage. Oh, there we go. I've never done a pet battle in my entire WoW career. I don't blame you. It's just turn-based combat, and like I just follow the guide because otherwise it's kind of unintuitive, I guess. Like I don't have a good grasp on what counters what the same way I would if it was like a Pokemon battle. Actually, just because I was talking about it, let's get a fire transmog. Do I have anything saved? Probably. It's like kind of a simple one. Mage. Let's go with this. Save. Change name to fire for now, and I guess we'll use that. Okay. Actually, we could do this. I haven't done any spec specific ones, but we say this should only be for fire. Apply changes, and then we can go to the frost one and say this should only be for frost. Cool. Probably not surprising because I don't like Pokemon. Yeah. I really liked Pokemon basically forever until Pokemon Arceus came out, and I bought it and I started playing it, and it was the first time, and I don't know why it was the first time, but it was the first time that I was like, I don't want to start over and collect the same Pokemon again. Like I've done it, you know, a handful of times. I haven't played all the Pokemon games, but I've played like 4 or 5 of them maybe. And it's a little bit like playing WoW Classic every time they make a new server. I'm just like, I don't want to start over. Yeah. I tried queuing for a pet battle once. I waited a whole day and I still didn't get into one. Oh yeah, the PvP pet battles are probably something you should just stay away from. And I think you can only reasonably queue for them on weeks where they're the weekly event. Otherwise it's just like, yeah, doing the trainers is probably, like, if you wanted to level pets or something, the right thing to do. My jaw is sore from yesterday, smiling So many smiles. All right, Zoltan. We need Tiny Snowman again. I don't have the Amalgam of Destruction, but I think well, maybe I can use Molten Corgi instead. And then Fell Flame, I do have. Fell Flame. So for the Kalimdor and Eastern Kingdom versions of these family battler ones, you can kind of just do whatever you want for pets, and it usually doesn't matter. But when we get to Northrend, it becomes a little bit harder to just make it up as you go along. The whole pet battle thing kind of feels like Blizzard forgot about it. Well, and they're paring it down in Midnight. They've made some changes, which is like, it's probably a bit overkill to say that they're sunsetting it, but they are definitely putting fewer resources into it as of Midnight. The way you catch wild pets will change. It's going to be much easier. You basically just click on them the way you did in Pokemon Arceus. I think that's the Pokemon game where they did that. Most of the pets you catch will not be combat pets. So there's currently some that are passive, but not many. Okay. This is the part I'm kind of making up. Alright, we'll see how this goes. Most people want to collect pets and aren't interested in pet battles. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Did I do the new secret achievement? I haven't yet. I don't have the Hive Mind mount, so I have to do that first. And I keep seeing groups in the achievement Discord to do it. I haven't had time. I think it's a little bit time consuming, and I haven't had that opportunity to be like, okay, I'm going to sit down and do this now. But I will have to do it. I should probably do it this week before Midnight comes out and people are still interested. Yeah. Maybe I'll read up on it, and we could maybe do it on Tuesday as a group if other people need it. I collected pets back in vanilla when they stayed in your bags, but still hasn't caught on as a popular pastime. Is Hive Mind required? Yeah. Yeah. It is, unfortunately. So I think that's the only secret that I don't have. There's, I don't know if it's in the Wowhead article about the secret or something else, but there's a macro somewhere where you can put it in and it'll tell you which of the secrets you don't have completed. But I think it's basically all of them. Oh, I thought I was going to survive that for a second. Okay. Fell Flame. What does the instructions say? Immolation. Flame Breath, Scorched Earth. Okay. I've never made an effort to get the Hive Mind. Yeah, same. When I was doing a lot of the other secrets, I think I looked into it, but at the time there wasn't a lot of interest, and you need a group of 5. Ooh. Do you guys want to try for the Mole Rains? I feel like we have like a good number of people. We could do that, and that's something I always forget to do. So that's and much easier, frankly. In the Ringing Deeps, there's a mount. Let me just... Lurker of the Deeps. I'm up for anything if you need help. Well, yeah, let's try it out. So, you might need handy notes. But, so the rare will spawn here in the Ringing Deeps. I'm interested in the Maw Ring stuff. I can help with that after. We'll do like one of the Lurker of the Deeps things. I can't remember where all the levers are. Handy notes will show you. So there's one here. That's the red dot. I'll list a group and then I'll put the coordinates in the group if that works. Okay, yeah, let's do that. That'll be fun. All right, pre-made, custom, Lurker of the Deeps. I'll put my name in the details. I think that helps search. Relaxed, I guess. It doesn't matter. All right. So we need at least 5 people, but I'll take anyone. Doesn't matter. You can have more than 5. For the what? Oh, the regurgitated mole rains. So it's a mount. It's a potential mount drop that gives you like a mole. I'll be on in a minute. Okay. Yeah, if you have handy notes, cool. If you don't have handy notes, once we have a group in, I'll put the coordinates for all the levers and like explain it. I'll turn war mode off. But yeah, it's Lurker of the Deeps. Apologies to any EU folks. And then actually, one of my friends has wanted to be doing this, so is Jeff on? No. All right, sorry, Jeff. So if anyone is interested and doesn't know what I'm talking about, there's a rare that we can summon from the Ringing Deeps. But the caveat is we have to click these levers that are scattered around the zone at the same time. So that's why you need 5 people. It's a little bit like the Skydancer mount in Bastion from Shadowlands. I'll take the furthest one. Just because I'm going to be like maybe at a little bit of an advantage here. Good luck with the mount. Yeah, to all of us. Assuming... Oh, this person might be waiting. It's possible it's not up on my shard. That's gonna be a problem. Looks like they're already in a group. All right. Well, we can still wait. I think it's like I could be completely wrong, but it could be... I think it's a short respawn. Okay, so there's a lever here. In theory, I'm going to put it in chat. There's a lever here. I guess that's it. Once we have more people in the group, I'll add more. They may be getting ready to do it themselves. Well, you need 5 people. So they probably have people with them. Still not online. That's okay. There's no rush. The levers aren't spawned in. So, no worries. But Yeah, if you're in the group already, you can pick one of the 2 spots that I linked in chat. And then we'll take it from there. Here, I'm going to start a timer. Just so we have some idea of how long we're spending on this. Oh, they left. All right. And you can go to this one. Should I check my server? Oh, you can. Yeah. Yeah, I can pass you lead or something. Alliance or Horde, or does it matter? Ooh, probably Horde. War mode off. I turned it off for you guys. I usually have it on. We could also try war mode on, but yeah. Doop-a-doo. But yeah, I think for open world it has to be Horde. Although I mean, it would be more likely for the levers to be up. My server has like an alliance PvP bias, so I also don't want to get us all murdered while we're trying to do this. Where do you want me to go? You can go to this one. And once more people are in the Ringing Deeps, I will link all of them. I think there's... Oh, yeah. Okay. We got somebody down south. That's excellent. So... Yep. It's good. Whenever Harrier comes back, we'll all be in position at least. The other thing that I'll probably wind up doing if the levers spawn and we're like all ready to go is counting down in chat, because there's a stream delay, and if I like count it out by voice, then we're gonna be way off. Levers up on mine. Oh, sweet. Do you want to list a group and then we'll come to you? If you want to, I guess just call it the same thing. Someone else has levers up. I guess I can join us as a group, right? So if I delist and look for yours, then I can probably have us all join together. This location has an upper platform. Good question. I'm not sure if it's the upper or lower. I would assume it's the upper because the one I'm on is upper. All right, sign us up. Yeah. Alrighty. Alright, thank you for that. Yeah, levers up. Okay, so let's make sure that everybody is in place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're good. Perfect. So yeah, I'll count it down in the chat, and on 1 you can click the lever. So I'm not gonna do like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I'll just do, you can click it on 1, just for clarity. The pull timer I think has a range on it. So like I've seen that before where if you're too far away, it won't work. So, oh, it does work. Oh, never mind. If everyone can see that, we'll use that. And click. That's weird. I wonder if there's something that I'm doing wrong with my pull timers then. Oh. I'll mark it in the group. All right, good luck, everybody. Please don't kill it before we get there. All right, our trusty tank can pull whenever. Everyone, looks like everyone's here. Is anyone? Oh, okay, just a warrior left. We can go, we can go. Tag it. I hit it once. Yeah, that should be okay. Sorry, I saw you guys were here, but maybe you weren't in range, and that's on me. We should have ready checked again. Anyone? Anyone? Oh! Callow, grats. Woo. I mean, 1 of 6 is pretty good. I've heard people say they've never gotten it. Awesome. Thank you, Himeros, for checking and getting some levers up. We could try on alts, in theory. First time seeing it, yeah. Which one is my tune? Oh, the mage. The blood elf mage. I have something for you. Thank you all. I have the mount, but I don't mind helping with more spawns. Oh, thank you. That's very sweet. I appreciate that. Do you have one already? Because I can always level mine. I just hadn't leveled it yet. But that's very kind. Sure. Let's try an alt. I'll hop on somebody else and see if my levers are up, and we can just try again. That's crazy. I can't believe somebody got it though. That's so good. Grats. Reading the Wowhead comments are like really demoralizing. All right. Yeah, I'll hop on a different character and we'll see. Did you guys all get to tag it? I feel like I called that too quickly. I think everybody who wasn't super close was ranged, but we'll be safer about it next time. It was fine. The issue is random people going by. Yeah, that's true. It definitely didn't have a lot of health. Which is part of why I was like, oh, we should start. I think everyone's here. But a ready check is polite. I realized I don't have a horde character on the War Within, and I'm too lazy to do the skip right now. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll look on an alliance character. Yeah, that's actually a fair point, Nanette. I'll look on an alliance character just for parity. Give me a second here to change my choices. Come on. Oh, our silly little house from yesterday. I'll come back to that. Ew, alliance. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how many times we'll be able to do this anyways, since it's dependent on the levers being up, but we'll try an alliance just to even it out. No group listed? No, I logged into the wrong character. Give me a second. Come on. All right. Custom. Oops. Low. All right. And then we hearth. All right, so yeah, alliance this time. See how it goes. If the levers aren't on my realm, might have to have somebody check theirs again, but that worked pretty well. I didn't put my name in the group this time, it's just lurker below.
Even though the coreway is usable again, there is still plenty of construction work and rubble clearing needed.
Alright, I'll take the far one again.
Someone didn't get the message. These are urban resources. We need you to mount a defense.
Okay. Levers are up on mine this time. Excellent, excellent. So you guys, if you need markers, I'll put them in chat. And then we just need 2 more people. If anyone else wants to join again. Oof. Doo, doo, doo. Well, this is nice. We should do this more regularly. Well, at least for the next few days. I guess I only have one stream before midnight, really. All right, we can put you here. And then one more to go to the south one. Yeah. Excellent. I'm in. Welcome, Catnapper. All right, and Girl Jams. You can go to that one, please. Excellent. Okay, so we need somebody here. There. Might be in a boat. Okay. All right, once Catnapper is in place, then I'll count it down. I'm going to count it down in the chat like I was going to before. The pull timer, I've seen it bug out. I don't know if that's a me problem or not. All right, Catnapper, you let us know when you're ready. Basically. Oh yeah, you have to click the rare. Okay, so we're good. I'm gonna count it down from 5 in the chat. We'll go on 1. So. Oh. Go, go, go. Oh, do we have to go again? I don't think we clicked all of them. It should be right about there. Maybe a little further in. May I ask how you chose your Twitch name if it's not personal? Give me just a second. Well, once we get this sorted out. It's not a very interesting story. I just want to make sure that everybody's okay. It might be above you. If there's like a platform like mine above you, it might be up there rather than on the ground. Yeah, by the railroad tracks. All right, and then we just had somebody new join. So okay. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. Don't worry. It's hard to coordinate these things, which is part of why nobody likes like yeah. No, I won't invite anyone else. Going about there if you don't have it. Just wait for everybody before you tag it, especially because I'm the furthest away. All right, we're all here. Get your tag in. And good luck. Oh. Anyone? Nah. Oh well. All right, if somebody else wants to check their server, we can do it again, but I'm out of chances. Well, I mean, I could move some of my... I would move some of my, like, Realm Hopper characters. But we just moved them to Uldum, so I don't really want to move them again. I think if anyone else from a different server wants to list a group if their levers are up, then feel free. But otherwise, I might be done for the day, actually. But, all right. Yeah, so my very first character, Wolf's, to answer your question finally, was a Tauren druid, and she's now a Zandalari druid, because I just really like the Zandalari. But I don't know, at the time, which was ages and ages ago, it was like in vanilla, I was Googling around for like mythology names that would suit a Tauren druid. And I think, and I haven't looked this up since, which was like obviously 20 years ago, Mehet was like an Egyptian deity of some sort that either had something to do with druids or cows. I don't remember. I would have to look it up. But that's what I named my first character. And it just kind of stuck. And when I was deciding to stream, I was looking at all of my characters, and truthfully, I play my monk the most these days, but I think there's a warrior named Sense. My monk's name is Sense. So I was like, well, people in the game already know me as Mehet. Like, that's my BNet name. It's been that way like since the very beginning, so I'll just like go with Mehet. Yeah. So that's all. That was fun. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for doing that with me, guys. Those are literally my first 2 attempts at that, because I keep forgetting that it's an option. But I don't know. Let me know if any of you want to try again on an alt. I'll give you a minute, but no pressure. We can try again, like on Tuesday or something. No. Thank you for organizing. Yeah, my pleasure. Ancient Egyptian cow goddess representing the sky, waters, and creation, with a name meeting the Great Flood. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah. So, I like to either give my characters names that fit like their like the WoW racial identity, so like a French-ish name for Nightborn, because a lot of their names have like French influences, like Margot from the winery. So that's why. Yeah. Not that the Taurens are Egyptians, but Kitty? Not here. Oh. I was looking at the YouTube version of the YouTube stream preview as like a bigger delay. So I like just looked at the screen and I was like, "No, he's not there. Hi, buddy." Hi. The cats have mixed feelings about my nails right now. They're like, "Oh, it scritches so good, but it's also kind of weird." I just named my Tauren Druid Muriel. That's good. One of my friends has Muther for their Tauren Paladin, which is pretty solid. Finding names for my characters always takes ages. Yeah. Sometimes I just hit randomize until like I'm inspired by something, but it's tough. Usually I also make some research for my character name. Yeah. Not all of them are like that. Like this one is kind, spelled incorrectly. And I think I was just hitting the randomizer and then like changed some letters around and thought it was good. Okie dokie. Well, they're wondering how your claws feel good and don't hurt like theirs. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it for today, but thank you guys for joining me. Grats to everybody who won some game time. That was really nice. Grats on the new mount. I will be back on Tuesday afternoon. Maybe we'll do some more of this. It was really nice. Yeah, see you later. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.